got some rather unfortunate news for the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant won't be traveling with the team, and he may miss multiple games due to contact tracing. Now, this is a very odd situation that happened yesterday, but just bear with me. Okay, so he came in contact with an associate who tested positive Friday after returning an inconclusive test. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there for a second. When you have an inconclusive test, I'm sorry, he should not be playing. That's not a yes and that's not a no. Okay? It's like an in between. Inconclusive means it's unknown. So he shouldn't be playing. Okay? Bear with me now. I'm going to continue. He left the game in the third quarter after an official told him to isolate from the bench in the court. Okay, that's number two. The Nets informed that they were told to pull KD out of the pregame workouts. The Nets found out he would not be available for the start of the game. The NBA cleared him in return after the start of the first quarter. And the source for this was Malika Andrews and the GOAT Adrian Wojnarowski. Let me start off with this now, okay? We'll start off with the fact that he had an inconclusive test, okay? That's not a yet. That's not a he's positive, and that's not a he's negative. It's unknown. So with that being said, he shouldn't have played. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was still a possibility he could have had it. That's number one. Number two, the NBA shouldn't have cleared him. That's common sense right there. I'm sorry, that's common sense. The NBA, okay, you know this player might be tested positive, he might test negative, but there's still that what do you call it, percentage, that's still at 50% of him testing positive. He shouldn't have played that game. The NBA shouldn't have cleared him. And that's who I'm blaming mostly for this right there, the NBA. So then get this. He doesn't start the game, so he comes in later on. What sense does that make? You think him not starting is going to stop him from infecting others? No, if he's still playing, it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand what having him not start the game. I don't understand how that's going to help the team. I don't. Okay. So then he played until the third quarter, and then the officials told him that you have to go isolate from the bench in the court. All right. So he does that. Now they gotta wait. So now he's gonna be missing multiple games. So with that being said, I do wish Kevin Durant the best of luck, because he's had a lot of issues with COVID this year. A lot of issues. I think he's tested positive twice. And I mean, he just keeps having issues with this virus, as many other people do. And take this for example, the great Kevin Durant is having issues with COVID. Okay, so people out there, don't act like you're invincible. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not. Anybody can get it. But with that being said, I put 100% blame on the NBA. He should have never been cleared, Nate. He should have never been cleared to play this game. I don't care if he started or not. He should have never been cleared to play this game. And the NBA screwed up on that. And I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah. I agree. I think this is a very, very bad look on the NBA. If you, like you said, and you're absolutely right about it being inconclusive, you don't know, like in the inconclusive test, you don't know if it's positive or negative. So I really think that's a bad look on the NBA. And honestly, I hope they get it right next time, because you got to be more careful with this. Because it doesn't matter if you're inconclusive or not. Like, if you're inconclusive, it's a 50-50. It's not a 60-40 or 75-25. It's not any of that. It's not that. It's a 50-50. Either one can happen at the same exact percent rate. You feel me? Like, he could, the 50% chance he's positive, 50% chance he's negative. It's both equal. So you got to be very careful about that. I mean, you got to be careful in general, but when it's inconclusive, like you said, you don't. It's unknown. That's why it's even more scary to have an inconclusive test in some situations, especially in a situation like this. But yeah, I mean, you basically said it right. He shouldn't have played either way. I think this is a bad look on the NBA, and I really think they need to be more careful with this moving forward. But with that said, that's not congratulations. Excuse me. Good luck to Kevin Durant. Good luck to the Brooklyn Nets moving forward. And I hope this all gets resolved.